Tom, a 3-1 win against Chertsey this afternoon. 3 home wins back to back, 100% in September as well. Delighted with that win?
Yeah, I mean, I was very clear in terms of comments I made up in the build-up to the game that I was just a little bit worried about how our mentality would be, because there was so much euphoria surrounding the Tottenham result, and it's just so easy after a performance and a result like that the next game you're just a bit flat. So we just spoke about it quite a lot, that it was important that we really maintain the same levels, and I didn't think we were quite there. And I think also you have to say that Chertsey I thought were really good. I hope that doesn't come across as sort of patronising, but they caused us a lot of problems. We just didn't have anything our own way, so it wasn't an easy game by any means, and we weren't at our best, particularly in the first half. But we've just we've been clinical, which has not always been the case with us. And then once again we've defended pretty well. We had one lapse with the goal, but they were forced attacking wise, so we've defended pretty well. And I won't say we've ground out a result, but we've sort of won a game without playing amazingly well.
A word on Olaf Kazella, 2 more goals for him today. I think that takes him up to 7 this season. A word on his performance?
Yeah, he's just, he's in one of those runs where he's loving sort of playing. He's loving everything that's going on, and it shows in his performances. He's just full of belief. When he gets the ball, there's just a real sort of confidence, a bit of a swagger about him, and Shaq's doing really well as well. They're a real threat. And then you back that up with sort of Wayne and Pards. We do look pretty potent going forward. So, but yeah, Olaf, he's just having an exceptional time at the moment.
A word in the first half on Jack Dixon, a bit of a tactical switch, wasn't it, to move Dixon over to left back? What was the? Yeah,
well, they had a very good player playing on the right hand side up against Hutch, and Hutch was unfortunate in getting a yellow. And we just felt that was probably a change that we needed to make, and I thought it worked reasonably well. JD sort of slotted in very well on that side. Pards I felt did really well, and Hutch also I felt he had a tricky start to the game. He got the yellow card. I think it would have been easy for him to sort of shy away from things, but he didn't, he did a lot of good things after that.
10 goals now in the last 3 games. Obviously a bit of a slower start to the season with not many goals, but how pleased are you to see the side picking those up now?
Yeah, we've just settled into a little bit of a rhythm with the players that we mentioned a few moments ago in attacking areas. I feel we're always going to be a threat. We just seem to have a good balance about us. But I just said to the players in there, what we are as well is unbelievably sort of hard working, and there's an awful lot of physicality about us, and that's what it's based on. And if we get ahead of ourselves and start just lowering those levels, I think it'll quickly unravel. So the hard thing to do, but the thing we must do, is just physically be at the top of what we can be every match. And then there'll be days like today where we're not quite as fluent as we might be, and there'll be other games where we are. But if you have that real backbone of physicality and work ethic, then it counts for a lot, I think.
Obviously no game next week. What's the plan? Is it into training or a well-deserved weekend off for the lads?
We will train this week, midweek, but we will not do anything at the weekend. I think at this level of football there can be an awful lot of benefit of the players having a week off, a weekend off, families, and I just feel that you then come back really ready. So we'll train hard in the week this week, we'll train hard in the week next week, but I won't be bringing the players in. There's a lot of them that travel long distances. I just feel to drag them in for a training session on a Saturday morning. We normally set them things to do, to put Olaf in a car for 2.5 hours here, 2.5 hours back for an hour and a half training session on a Saturday morning. Just not prepared to do it, so that they'll do stuff in their own time on Saturday morning, and I think that's the way to approach it.
Good stuff. And finally, next week sees the 1-year anniversary of you taking over at the club. How much have you enjoyed this first year as Dorchester manager?
I just keeps surprising me really as to how much I enjoy it. It's just a really good place, just really good people. I look forward to coming to games. I look forward to sort of interacting with the people, the players, and just all the people around. So it's just been a really positive thing for me, and I'm really grateful to be here and have had the opportunity of being here.
That's great. Thanks.